Hello, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling a little bit better today. It's Thursday, so I thought we'd do some more crafting. I've got today off again. You might be able to hear my cricket in the background. I've had a last minute t-shirt order, so I'm getting those done now. It's 9 o'clock. I've just dropped, well, not just, I dropped my kid off about 25 minutes ago to school. We had Goosey Fair last night, so he was a little bit hesitant to get up this morning, but he's gone. Yeah, so I'm going to get this t-shirt orders done, make some breakfast, and then we're going to test some toys. So I thought you could come along with me. Yeah, let's go. Let's have another day in the life. See you in a bit. Okie dokie. So I finished the t-shirts. I don't think she'll mind me showing you. So they're all the same. It's my friend's company. So if you live in the southwest in Devon, do check her out. She is fantastic. She makes homemade granola and lots of baked goods. She's fantastic. Cakes and cronuts and cruffins, all sorts. Oh, hold that up properly. So I've made those for her. She's got an event on Saturday. So yeah, so I've done that. I'm crouching down because the timer for my video is at the top, and it's like if I go here, I can't see me. Sounds so vain, doesn't it? So I'm ducking down as if it's going to make a difference on the actual video. So yeah, so I've done that. It's now 9:30, just gone. Gonna finish my breakfast. I've just got some granola. Unfortunately, not Nadia's. That's my friend whose t-shirts I've just made because I can't eat hers, and it's very sad because it looks and smells incredible. It's made like with local honey, and it anyway, and she put something in it like honey. So I've got my non-Nadia granola, just with some soya milk today. Normally I have it with a protein yogurt, but I have run out. So soya milk today. Cow's milk makes me feel a bit sick. So yeah, we stick with the bean juice, as I like to call it. So I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna make an actual cup of bean juice, as in coffee. And then I am going to test the toys that I made on Tuesday. I didn't do any crochet yesterday at all, which was probably just as well because I had yet another flu clinic. 'Tis the season. And at one point, those two fingers on my left hand just completely seized up. Like literally they were stuck like that. And I don't know if it's from it can't be from repeatedly doing injections because I use that hand for that. So I think it's from too much crochet. So I didn't do any yesterday. I wanted to, I really wanted to, but I was also absolutely knackered after Goose Fair because I'm still not 100%. I'm still, as you would probably hear, I'm still sniffy, I'm still heady. I just feel a lot better than I did on Tuesday. On Tuesday I felt pretty rough. But anyway, I'm going to show you what I made in case you didn't watch the last video, and also I did manage to do an axolotl after I stopped filming. So I'm going to grab the toys, put the t-shirts away, and yeah, I'll be back. Okay, oops, I just sat on one. So, replacement spider that I made at the weekend with the purple eyes instead of the gold eyes because I didn't actually show you it. And I love them, I still love them. I still think they're very cute and they're very huggable. So yeah, Spooder. And then I showed you Chonky Dino, purple dinosaur, my pig dinosaur, the otter, who I love more and more every time I look at it, so yay, the guinea pig that ended up being a hamster. Jake wants me to make one that looks like Oreo, so at some point I will be doing that. And then I managed to do the axolotl. So what I did for the axolotl was, it's based off of a YouTube pattern that I've done lots of excuse me, lots of times before, but it's, you have to sew the head to the body, and I don't like sewing, as we all know. I try and do as little of it as possible. So what I did was I did the otter body, and then I did the otter legs. I shortened the tail, and then I did the frill as it was on the YouTube video, and the neck frills, head frills, I think were the same as the YouTube video. They're 3 rounds of 6 single crochets. It's a free pattern. The otter is also a free pattern, so I think I'm allowed to explain it. So yeah, so the legs are 6 single crochets, and then repeat another 6 single crochets for round 2, and obviously make 4 of them. And then, like I said, for these I did it as 3 rows of 6 single crochet to do the frills. And then the frill around the tail is a chain, and then I can't remember, I think it's 3 single crochet, 2 slip stitch, 3 single crochet, 2 slip stitch, 3 single crochet to get the tail frill. And I think he's a lovely size, and he's quite cute. So these are my little torture victims for the day. So 2 dinos, otter, axolotl, and hamster. Which way up do you go? Hamster guinea pig. So yeah, I'm going to get on with that. I don't know how I'm going to film it, because obviously I need to take photos of the tension tests on my phone, so I've got it as evidence. So I might just insert some pictures. So I want to try, yeah, I want to get the first test done, get them washed, and then while they are drying, I'm going to attempt to do a mermaid, see if I've got enough yarn to do that. And then hopefully they'll be dry and I can do the second test. I need to actually, oh, handy dandy, I need to do some measuring on these guys. I'm very, very worried that I'm going to have to burn. Yeah, I'm going to have to burn these guys. That's sad. Oh, the axolotl and the otter are going to need burning. I think I get away with this guy because it's a funny shape, so to speak. So there's not an unhinged, oh, I don't know, maybe that's, I'll ask the group. Oh no, actually, I think he's just about okay. Oh, he just about cuts it. But these guys, can you see what, I don't think you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, because these guys are like straight from top to bottom. Yeah. Oh, that's so annoying. It's 16.5 centimetres. Dang it. Oh well, never mind, it's part of it. So we'll test the first lot, wash, and then hopefully I'll have time to retest, and hopefully they don't go up in flames. Didn't have to do this guy because again he's got the bloop, 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 so, and on the bottom as well, so he doesn't have an unhindered 15 centimetre section to burn. Yeah, so I do that, and I will be back. I don't want to burn them. I might have to save that for another day. I might have to save that for when my daughter's home, because she likes setting fire to things. I'll see you a bit later. So we have done the first set of tests. Everybody passed with flying colours, so I'm very, very optimistic. And the fire test, the yarn just melted. There was hardly any scorch mark, I couldn't think of the word. So I'm really, really, really pleased. Very optimistic for the next set of testing. So I've just got to wash all the toys. So they're currently in the sink soaking. And then what I do is I put them on a rinse and spin in the washing machine. But I'd put a load on to wash already. So I've got to wait for that. And then I can do that. And then I can dry them. And then I can retest them. The reason I do a rinse and spin is because they come out almost dry. My safety tags say hand wash only, which is why they get shoved in the sink first and don't go through the washing machine, because they're not designed to go in the washing machine. They're designed to be hand washed, and if I was hand washing something, I'd do it in the sink. So just for clarity and just to cover myself, that's what I do. I'm sure they'd be fine in the washing machine, but you know, the ones with the safety eyes, they're going to come out all squished and scratched and horrible. So yeah, we don't. Although actually, saying that, they went in a rinse and spin and the eyes are fine. So, but that's only like 12 minutes, I think, as opposed to like half an hour, 45 minutes, depending on how long you would wash a toy for. I mean, obviously, if you're doing a towel wash and they go into 60 degrees for what feels like forever, I don't think they'd survive that. The eyes, I mean, not the actual toy. I don't know. But anyway, so I've got my stuff to make another red-haired mermaid. I have this amount of skin colour left, so we're going to hope that that is enough. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then by the time I have finished, there's my other colours, finished doing her, the washing machine should be free, hopefully, for me to get my toys spun. And then if they pass, I'm just going to make some more of them. I think my priority will be the otter and the axolotl. Actually no, my priority is going to be all of them because they're all really cute. And also I figured out that actually I only had to burn one of either the axolotl or the otter because they're the same. I somehow decided to completely overlook that. So I'm afraid Mr. Axolotl was the chosen sacrifice today, just because the otter's so cute. And mostly once they've been washed and dried, they kind of bounce back into their original shape. So anything that's been stretched kind of shrinks back. So like the cat that I tested and the spider that I tested, I have on display in the house because they've bounced back beautifully. I don't know if it's just Snug Yarn that does that for me. My mermaid looks a bit mangled from when I tested her. The bunny got a bit stretched out when I tested him. Yeah, the bee actually, I did the little sitting bee. He didn't like the washing machine very much. He came out all like floofy, and flat, like flat floof. Does that make any sense? But Snug comes out beautifully. So yeah, the otter I'm hoping will come out and be able to just be, again, just displayed somewhere. And it's like the monkey. The monkey did pretty well. I mean, it's got, you know, appendages that are slightly longer than you know, than they were when they started, and his ears are a little bit big because they've been stretched out. But he's bounced back pretty well, and when my mum finally gives him back, when they get back from holiday, he'll go back on my shelf just to be there as a little reminder of what I put toys through. But yeah, most of my testers, I'm looking around, most of my testers are on display. Even the jellyfish. The jellyfish is in front of the fish tank for Halloween, which reminds me, I actually do need to decorate at some point because we're getting close to Halloween and I love it. Just haven't had time, literally haven't had time to do anything. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish my breakfast. I'm just gonna see what time it is. It is 10 to 11 and I'm still eating my now rather wet granola. It's so good. It's just the simple granola, so it's literally sunflower seeds, oats and a touch of honey. It's very, very nice. So I'm going to finish that. I'm going to put something on TV, I'm going to make the mermaid, wait for the washing machine to finish, and then hopefully we get those toys retested and signed off for today. So yeah, pleased with self. Right, me and Mr. Spooderman. We'll see you in a bit. We did it. We did it. They passed. All 5 of them passed. Look, they're still in pieces, like in one piece. They. Ah! I'm so excited. Oh, look at his poor little tail. He's all stretched out. Oh my God! Look, burnt. Poor little sacrifice. But they didn't even the sky. Look, his ears stayed on, which is what I was worried about. That one's a bit worse for wear than that one. That one's all right. That one's squashed. But yay! I'm so excited. I had to put my hair up because I got a bit hot. But yeah, all passed. I yay! I'm so pleased. And I managed to get my mermaid. She hasn't got any eyes. I'll do that later. But she's done. So I have achieved everything that I wanted to achieve today, so I'm really pleased. And when I said I had that tiny bit of skin colour left, I was going to have to order more. Oh dear, I'm going to have to do a yarn order, which means I'm going to have to meet a minimum requirement in order to get free delivery. So I will be doing that later. I've been meaning actually to do a yarn order for about a week. I need to literally go through my, I dropped him, my yarn stash and see what needs replacing. Yeah, I need more snug, obviously, because now I can make axolotls that are a decent cuddle size. Look at that, it's like the same size as my head. And I've got quite a big, actually I have quite a small head. I have a woman's size head, I don't know, but yeah. So he's quite cool actually, even with his little burn marks, because he's like fire. So I might pop some eyes on him, and I might let my son have him anyway. I'm not sure how safe a toy that has burnt is, but it's literally gone like, it's melted. It's melted, and there's definitely, this feels a bit rude, there's definitely no like holes or anything. So so happy. Yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. Can you tell? So I'm going to try and get some more of these guys done. Like that didn't even budge. It didn't even budge. The bits I was really worried about were the bits that were like, we're good, don't you worry. So yeah, so I'm going to try and get some stuff made for the weekend. Obviously if I don't, it doesn't matter, because I have still got lots and lots of inventory, and the 2 major things that I wanted to replace I have, so my spider and my mermaid. I've got lots of sitting bees left, I've got lots of pop-up mushrooms left, like enough for my baskets to look not full, no, full, they look full, they look plump. They look fine. And what else did I sell that was crocheted? I don't think I did. I think it was all jewellery. I've lost my list, otherwise I'd tell you. This is my problem, I put this down and then I can't find them again. But I know I sold 6 pairs of earrings, which I have replaced, so that's fine. Yeah, I think it was, oh, a duck in a hat, wasn't it? But I made 6 of those, so I've still got 5, and they don't take very long, they take about 20 minutes, so I could make another one then and there if I feel so inclined. I say this every time, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to make loads of stuff when I'm sat there, and I just end up speaking to other vendors, and Lainey's going to be there on Sunday, so chances are that we'll just be gossiping about something as we do, so I probably won't get much done, but I might take some stuff just in case. I'd quite like to make a big chicken. I haven't actually sold any chickens yet, but I quite like the idea of having a big one and then all the other ones with it. And I do need to try and do that big duck in a frog hat. I did try the other day, and Isabella was watching a horror movie, so I kept getting distracted because I wanted to watch the movie too, so I need to frog it and start again basically, because I need to move. Do you want to see? Hold on. Now you have to be nice to him because he's feeling a little bit self-conscious because his beak's green and his feet are green because I couldn't be bothered to waste any more orange yarn. But this is him and his little hat, and I afterwards decided that actually I probably could have done what you do with the little ones and make the hat and duck as one piece and just do a frill. But anyway, I haven't done that because, like I said, I was getting distracted by horror movies. Anyway, the wings need moving up is the main thing. I think they need to be at least 2 rows higher. Once he'll have his eyes in, his eyes will be just below his hat, like just about there. Beak maybe needs to go up 1 more row, but yeah, once his wings have moved up, I think he'll look better. Maybe, we'll see. But this is pretty easy yarn to frog, unlike the Yummy and the Flutterby that literally just disintegrate every time you try and pull a stitch out, let alone, I don't know, like 7 rows. But yeah, so I'm going to try and make him again. I quite like the idea of the hat being removable, but he looks he looks ridiculous. I'm sorry, it's not your fault. Ridiculous without his hat. He looks like a lemon. That's like, what was that character? Oh, there was a Lemon Man, wasn't there? Was it Adventure Time? I may have made that up, but yeah, he looks like that. So whatever creature it is that I have imagined is what this looks like, and the green doesn't help because he looks dead, but we're getting there. And I like his little feet because they look like little hearts. I've made this up, by the way. I took the other one, I found the pattern, and I don't know how I had the patience to do it the first time because I am a very impatient crocheter, and if anything takes me longer than like 2 hours, I'm out, I'm done. Except for blankets, I quite enjoy a blanket, but again, you do that in stages, don't you? Well, I do. I don't sit and make a whole blanket in a day because no. It wanted more, like a higher stitch count per row, and I wasn't there for it. So I decided to make it up and have ended up making much more work for myself because of it. Also, if I do go back and do it again, I will start with 12 single crochets rather than 6 on the head, which might make it look a little bit less lemony, maybe. It's given me a really good giggle, if nothing else. And I might make it so that it starts in green. But I don't know. I think it would look weird made in one piece because of how big it is. I tried to do it with a mermaid. I tried to make a mermaid's hair as part of her head with the idea of leaving the last row as, so you had the front loops free to make the hair, and it didn't look good. It really didn't look good. And this is such a thick yarn. I mean, with the little ones it looks great, it looks absolutely fine, but I think this one it needs the removable hat. And I quite like the idea of changing the hats into like flowers and stuff, but we'll see if I ever actually get around to finishing him. He would look cute though, wouldn't he? He would look cute. And like I said, I do like his little feet because they look like little hearts. If I ever finish it, I will obviously let you know. If you would be interested in testing the pattern for me, that would be great. Don't expect it anytime soon though. It will be when I have an evening when I go, oh yes, let's actually do something productive rather than just sit and watch TV. I'm obsessed with Bones at the minute, so I'm on season 2 now. I don't know how I never saw it the first time round, because I was a massive Angel fan. So the actor who plays Booth in Bones played Angel in Angel and in Buffy. Showing my age now, but that is like comfort show to me. Buffy and Angel and Firefly and all of that. Although I'm a little bit put off it now because of finding out all the stuff that happened behind the scenes. But yeah, I think I was so David Boreanaz as Angel, I couldn't think of him as any other character, so I couldn't get into Bones, but I'm really enjoying it now. It's good. It's a bit icky sometimes, but it is good. So yeah, it's turned into my crochet comfort show, which always used to be Gilmore Girls. I used to love a bit of Gilmore Girls, especially at this time of year when we get into like autumn. Gilmore Girls in the background, because you don't really need to pay any attention to it. It's just there for like company. But anyway, speaking of company, I have got to get a wiggle on because I've got to go and get my son in a minute, and he has got his tutor tonight. Excuse me, so I might take some crochet and do it in the car while I'm waiting for him. We shall see. But I'm going to sign off for today. I hope you've all had a good day, whatever you've been up to. I'm very pleased with myself. I'm giving myself a pat on the back for making things that don't fall apart. And they're cute. I just love this guy. I think he's going to be my first remake with some nice glitter eyes. I wish I had gold, but I do have brown, so I might try that. Anyway, I will see you guys later. I don't know when I'm putting this video up yet, but I'm going to go and edit it quickly before I go and pick my son up. So I'll see you soon. Take care.